Call halal Yahabashim Yahweh Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the remnant. Just wanted to bring out this article real quick about these anti-American protests that are going down in D.C. as well as in Afghanistan in the Middle East right now, primarily over there in the Afghan capital, where the slogan and phrase "Death to America" is being chanted, man. It's being spoken from the rooftops. All right, and it's being adopted by more and more people in these nations, man. To where you might have had a few groups here and there that were super anti-American, or maybe it was even the mass majority of them were anti-American. Well, now everyone's hopping on board this fucking this death to America sentiment, man. And that's all found within the scriptures, is an adverse spirit towards the great Babylon, man. And how, first of all, how wicked it is and satanic, and how against the Most High and an enemy to the spirit of the Most High that it is. It says in the scriptures that this is where Yahushua was crucified, where our Lord was crucified, in reference to him being crossed out. In this land, everything is devoid of righteousness and Heavenly Father. Even when you go into a lot of these other nations, they don't allow the wickedness that is propagated here in this God-forsaken country, man. So more people in these different nations are adopting the anti-American sentiment and the spirit of death to America, man. All right, and it's a beautiful thing. That's the sentiment that brothers are in. The sentiment brothers have. That's the spirit that that brothers are in. That it's actually what we long for, is the destruction of America, man. The place of our captivity. All right, this is the place that of death and bloodshed, rape and robbery, heartache and pain. That's synonymous with America for us. So I forgot exactly what Jake it was, but back in like the 40s or 50s, you know, it was a lot these different Jakes talking about how this ain't our fucking home, man. This ain't no home for the fucking Negro, for the Israelites, for the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. This is fucking pure hell. This is a nightmare for our people. And we rejoice and we rejoice at shit like this, but at the same time we rejoice and realize that this is a fruition, this is a fulfillment of prophecy. Okay? Let's just read a little bit of this article. It says, victory cry. Taliban fighters chant death to America after Kabul falls as protesters scream, "Biden, you betrayed us," at the White House. This is the shocking moment. Taliban fighters were heard chanting death to America in Kabul, while outside the White House, protesters screamed, "Biden, you betrayed us." It comes as President Joe Biden has been blasted for hiding out on vacation at Camp David while the Taliban overran Afghanistan and seized control. Okay. So you have these Afghans, these people from Afghanistan, from the Middle East, over here in America, as you know, America being the biggest melting pot on the planet, that has the largest diversity of different nationalities in the world. And with that, you have a lot of Middle Easterns, specifically um, those Afghans, man. Um, Pretty much transplants from Afghanistan. Um, uh, uh, what is that word? That pretty much means Salakia. It's fucking Satan. Pretty much when you travel, you pretty much leave your land. Fuck me. Let's look that up. Salak. Not a refugee. Man. Immigrant. All right. There's another word for it though. I'm not gonna waste time though. Um, you have a lot of these immigrants from Afghanistan over here, man, and you know the American government, so-called Joe Biden, doesn't give two fucks about them, and he did betray them because it's showing that he never gave a fuck about you, man. That this is he's an enemy to you Afghans as well, and he's an enemy to primarily to the Israelites. All right, he's an enemy to mankind. He's an enemy to righteousness. He's an enemy to nature. All right, so of course he betrayed you, and it's a beautiful thing that these people are starting to realize how wicked Joe Biden and who's Joe Biden? What is Joe Biden's the damn Edomite? Joe Biden is only as evil and wicked as his race is, and these people are actually starting to realize that because the American thing, death to America, it's really being tied in with the so-called white man, because it's one and the same. Fucking the spirit of America. Edom is the spirit of Edom, man. Spirit of the goddamn devil. All right. And that's it. Let's get into these scripts. It says, Nahum 3:1, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. So the scriptures even says, death to America. The scriptures is on a tip of may Babylon made this blood-soaked land be destroyed. Woe meaning destruction, and this place is indeed bloody. It was founded on bloodshed. All right. Fucking on the 405, kind of in the OC area, they just discovered Native American bones, a burial site, when doing more construction on the 405 right there. You know? And it's being revealed more and more. Fucking burial sites, mass, pretty much massacres at the hand of the white man to the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans on this land, where shit is being uncovered. It's all full of lies and robberies. Yes, it is. This land and this whole precedent of America, the whole spirit is of deception and lies. And then the robbery having to do with this whole fucking land was actually stolen from the Israelites, from the tribe of Gad and Reuben, and then going on to the other tribes of the northern kingdom, like Issachar, primarily like Issachar, right there in the southwest, completely robbed. All right, and the prey depart not. So this land is destined for destruction. It's the destiny of America is death and and bloodshed. See, that's how it's gonna graduate. It's gonna graduate from that death and bloodshed, because there's gonna be not just war is gonna touch the souls of America. Foreign troops are gonna come over here to utterly kill and destroy, just like America has constantly done for its entire lifespan. It sent troops over to different lands to kill and destroy. Well, these other nations are going to send their troops over here to kill and destroy. All right? Not only will war touch the souls of America, but it's going to get to the point where the American citizens are going to start killing each other. All right? For various reasons. You're going to have race wars. So the blacks against whites. Whites against Mexicans. Really, the tribes are going to team up. Blacks with teams of Native Americans against Asians. All right, you already see that bubbling up. Racial tension and racially motivated crimes climbed like 300% in 2020, from 2020 to 2021. So it's happening before our eyes. You're going to have famine and lack of resources out here that's going to cause bloodshed, people killing each other in the streets. Purge style shit is about to befall this place, man. Not to mention more plagues and pestilence, the real ones. Natural disasters to just rock this place to the core. Think about how, for example, an earthquake that just flattens this place. How much bloodshed. They said in the San Francisco earthquake of like the early 90s, when the people were crushed on the bridge, they smelled the rotting corpses of those dead bodies that they weren't able to get out like right away. They couldn't get them out the next day or the day after that. 3 days later, 5 days later, some of them were there for over like a 7-day period. And their bodies, because, you know, you're by the fucking bay, you're by the shore, the ocean, and there's a heavy breeze, they call it a cross breeze. You have a heavy breeze coming from the coastal region, right? So it blew the scent of those dead bodies all across the land, man. So the smell of rotting flesh. Just imagine when the big quake hits, and all these skirmishes and battles, street battles that is going to be going down here. Well, Esau himself brought out an article that said his military troops are not capable of quelling any type of urban warfare. Urban warfare being war going down in these streets as a result of unrest, civil unrest, which has already been going down. Look at the fucking the George Floyd shit. Look at all those protests. They weren't able to get troops and resources down there quick enough to where niggas were just running off with all kind of shit, man. Vandalizing, looting all kind of shit. Yeah, you had your provocateurs, but like they said themselves, the military is not capable of getting into these cities for when the urban warfare goes down, because of how these cities are fucking set up, man. You're not going to send a military Humvee, a big-ass military Humvee or a tank into in a city or inner city, an urban area that's fucking, the streets are already fucking not small, are too small for even cars to fucking be parked on and drive through. to where you have niggas having to pull over on a two-way street. Niggas having to pull over just so one person can get by. A two-way fucking street. It's so goddamn overcrowded in these goddamn urban areas. Just like they said, there's no way in hell they're going to be able to even get their military vehicles down there. So that means no troops. How the fuck you're going to get the troops to wheel them in there, man? It's impossible. And then you see in the times of turmoil in these depictions, but not fuck these depictions. Depictions are just, meaning in movies and shows, are just imitations of life. All right, stuff that's actually gone down, and some of it is hypothetical for shit that actually goes down. For example, when there's a flash flood warning or a tornado or a fire evacuation, just look and see how crowded these fucking streets get when everyone's in the car trying to get out of the town or the city. It's like, it's pretty much like a parking lot. Like, ain't nobody going nowhere. All right? The prey departeth not. That's right. Us, the prey, known as the Israelites, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who the world ignorantly perceives them as, are the 12 tribes of Israel. We have been the prey, man. No other people has been downtrodden and destroyed, all right, and done dirty to the extent that our people have. You know, you can go in history and prove that. Secular history proves that. The blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, specifically from the ones from the tribes like the North American Negroes, okay, you know, the Haitians, all the tribes, they're the bywords of the tribes, are the most disenfranchised people in the history of the planet, man. In the history of mankind. This is Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Bashem El Shai power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I'll destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh Bashem El Shai. So the Most High's eyes are upon this sinful kingdom known as America, and he's going to destroy it. So there's chance and they're them maintaining that America needs to be destroyed and put to death is actually biblical, and it's righteous, and it's in alignment with the Bible, man. It's alignment with the Most High's will. That's why it's so not only is it so spiritual, it's victorious. Like it just said in that article. What does it say? Victory update. All right. We're coming into the very last of the last days, to where everyone's starting to hate this fucking place, man, America, and see it for the fucking whore that it is, for the demon that it is, man. It says in 2nd Esdras 16, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Woe, meaning destruction. So destruction or death be unto Babylon and Asia, Egypt and Syria, all names, bywords for America. It says, gird yourselves up, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. When in the ancient time, pretty much the people used to adorn themselves, not adorn, because that's like a positive connotation. They used to clothe themselves in sackcloth, all right, which is a really dingy type material. They used to put that on as a semblance of mourning, man. Synonymous with heartache and bereavement, and that's what you are to do. You are to do. It's like when you put on black at a funeral. Same thing, but it's more dramatic. They also used to like grind fucking stones into their head and the dirt and just fucking bury their head in the fucking dirt. Like, for example, what Jacob did when Joseph was presumed dead. All right, just fucking rub rocks into your fucking dome. All right, which was really violent. Is what you people are going to be doing. You're going to be gnashing your teeth in that day, because your precious America is fucking finished, man. It says, "Be sorry, for your destruction is at hand." That's right. The destruction of America is right here. Death to America. It says, "Thou Habakkuk 2:16, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh Shai's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." So, the glory of America, the so-called, all the positive shit, the positive reputation for this place, the glory, the goodness, the prosperity, all right, the riches, all that shit, the glamour, all that shit of America is actually shame. It's being proven to be shameful, man. All right, it's being exposed as being ill-gotten. All right. It says, "Let thy foreskin be uncovered," in reference to your skirt being lifted. All right, to expose your fucking your filth. For example, foreskin's not fucking supposed to be there. You're not supposed to have foreskin. It's supposed to be removed during pretty much infancy. And why is that? As a token of cleanliness to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And it's showing you it's synonymous, because look, they don't fall. The laws aren't for them. The laws aren't for Esau, Edom, and these other fucking nations. So he wouldn't have to have circumcised, to be circumcised. But it's showing you that foreskin is synonymous with filth. All right, and shame. See? And dirt. To have dirt, there's a lot. This nigga has a lot of fucking dirt that he's responsible for, that he's guilty of, man. Of just super wicked occurrences, pretty much. The shit that he's done is just so fucking super abounding wicked. It's out of this fucking world, man. The stuff that's documented, even the shit that's documented, man. What about the dirt that has not come out, that hasn't been revealed yet, that won't be until Yahweh Bashem Yahushai does it in that day, in the kingdom? This nigga has a lot of fucking dirt, man. That's that foreskin. Let it be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's right hand shall be turned to thee, and shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory. So shame is being spewed upon this place. All right? Exposure of wickedness is being pretty much presented upon this place, man. That case is being made, and all the nations are spewing fucking shame on this place, man. Let's get that in the BLB. Habakkuk. That shameful spewing. Disgrace. Intense disgrace. Shame. That's right. Intense disgrace is being spewed upon this place, man. Loss of reputation or respect as a result of a dishonorable action. All right? This place, the respect and reputation for this place is being lost. All right? Is being casted down and casted away because of its wickedness, because of its filth that we just mentioned, because of that foreskin, that all your dirty deeds of your past, man. It says in Revelation 17:16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these will hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. This is in reference to the nations that were in league, that were actually in alliance with America, turning pretty much turning their gun, turning what's really going to be their missiles, all right, turning it on you, man. So-called what you would perceive as friendly fire, your team, your own fucking squad mates are gonna turn the gun on you, man. Kill you. Are gonna destroy you. And this is also can be grouped in with all the nations, not only the 10 horns, not only the ones that were in league in alliance with them. So if the ones in a league in alliance with them are gonna turn their pretty much turn their sights, turn their reticle on America, what do you think these other nations are gonna do, man? All right? Hence death to America, man. They cannot wait. They cannot wait to invade this fucking place, man. And we're gonna be right there, just cheering them on, man. in the wilderness somewhere. Finishing off Revelation 18:2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. That's right. Babylon the Great is fallen. Babylon is fallen. All right? Death to America. America betrayed us. All this is synonymous with one sentiment, that this place is destruction is at hand. This place, destruction is right at our fucking laps right now, man. And the Most High is going to take pleasure and his men in the downfall of this wicked, sinful kingdom, man. This place that is definitely the hold and the fucking fortress, the refuge for all of wickedness. You want to be the most wicked demon that you want? Come to America. I forgot what it was exactly, but it was this clip. These risque whores. This was years ago. I think it was one of the brothers posted it about these risque whores from, I believe it was either Colombia or it was like Colombia or Venezuela, okay? Coming to America, and where they were normally had mad restrictions on them in their homes, in their countries where they lived, and in their towns and cities, where they wouldn't be allowed to do all this type of wicked shit. They can come here, show their they can come here, right? Show their pussy on camera and get a Benz and a condo and fucking and get whatever the fuck life has to offer, and get the bag and fucking and have a life of opulence, of traveling, of going to these fucking 5-star resorts and hotels, right? All the finer things in life, and fucking win. Come over here and catch nothing but W's. All right? This is that place that you come to for that. It's fucking insane, man. This place needs to be fucking annihilated. At the hold of every foul spirit, the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. That's right. This is literally the capital of wickedness. This is literally where a faggot or a freak comes to get fortress and sanctuary. All right, straight up, like when a motherfucker used to go into a church in them old movies and depictions, it really used to be a concept. Like, if you run into a church, you get sanctuary. A motherfucker can't come and gun you down in there and shit, right? Or something of that lines. But this place is the sanctuary, the place where any faggot or freak can come with immunity and get immunity and be immune from fucking ridicule, which really you should be put to death, right? But you can come and prosper, all right? This is that place, and death and destruction is being casted and spewed upon this place, man, because it is fallen, man. It's fucking done. It's through. It's kaput. It's in the process of being phased the fuck out of here, man. All right? Death to America. Death and destruction to Babylon. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakadash. Shalom.